Hello everyone and welcome back to another One Piece Cruise video. I am very excited. I think this is better than the 10th anniversary, I can safely say that. Just a quick overview of the biggest, the newest things that this anniversary has to offer from the new announcement letter slash video. Just as you can see here, straight up, if you log in from now until the anniversary date, you get 5 rewards. It is not linked to how many consecutive days you've logged in, so you can get the Super Tandem tablet from logging in on day 5 or the anniversary day, and then you can get also the Super Cola. Besides that, it's not too great, but then you can get a max of up to 230 rainbow gems, as you can see if you add it up, from just free things. So that's not including the fact that we have a special grand party which is going to be held fairly soon after this recent grand party, which is ending today. You can get another 30 rainbow gems from that, and you only need to clear it 10 times of the 15 available clear offers. So most people should be getting all those 30 gems from grand party special. So then goes up to 260 gems. Then we have Blitz Battle, which is another 60 gems if you are in a decent Pirate Alliance and you do a decent amount of runs. Of course, we have Kizuna, which I'm not sure if it's a super boss. It should be, but it doesn't say on the event schedule. Treasure map, of course, which should be going up to higher point thresholds, like 15 million or 20 million, giving you another probably 20 or 30 rainbow gems. So there's just a lot of free rainbow gems that you can be getting in this event period. So if you are low on rainbow gems, just like me, do not worry. You have been covered by Treasure Cruise team. This is a very generous anniversary, I must say. Okay, so we have login bonus, which is just the if you log in on the anniversary day, you get 50 gems. Then the gradual login bonus, which is over I think probably 10 days, you can get 50 rainbow gems. Premium missions, which will be available during the campaign period. We do not know the details just yet. Then we have the Optc Voyage log social media campaign. So if we reach the like goal or retweets, then you can get another 25 gems. Voyage logs is actually a new feature where you can actually see your data as a Treasure Cruise player. This is going to be really cool to see for whales or people who spend a lot of time on the game. So Voyage logs can be accessed through the website, I'm pretty sure, and it can show you some data from when you started to play the game, and then also a lot of details of what you've done in the last year on Treasure Cruise. So as you can see here, you have the most used captain and exactly how many times you used them, how many times you summoned. So I think this includes all singles. So if you do a multi, it should give you or add 10 to this instead of just 1. Chopperman missions done, so all the pirating adventures, which is probably the main contributor. Ops challenge, everything will be added to that, including dailies. Bounty, which I mean we know how much your bounty is, but you can see how much you've gotten in the last year, how many berries have been earned. So if you are someone who farms a lot for modifications, that'll be kind of interesting to see. Treasure map runs, this is probably the biggest one for a lot of the more grindy players. Being able to see that is really interesting. High rumble matches cleared, or victory should I say. Highest PKA level reached. So they're making it clear that level 300 should be like a ceiling. You're not supposed to reach there every single time. So you can see how far you're able to get in the last year. Co-op quests, I mean, we don't like co-op here. I mean, it's not a bad game mode in my opinion. It's just not too interesting for me personally. And then you can also see your highest person or rank. So once again, for players who play the game a lot, that is also very interesting. So if you post your voyage log on their social media post, we can reach the goal and get 25 rainbow gems. So that's awesome. Besides that, we also have a sugo-fest trial. This is just a lottery event. If you clear the trial event for the new legends, you can be entered into a poll, and then or a draw should I say, and 100 players will get 100 gems. This is a lot more dilute than a lot of the previous ones. I'm pretty sure in the past we had one where a singular player gets 10,000 rainbow gems. Like 10 people get 1,000, and then like 100 get 100 gems. Either way, do it. It's 100 gems if you get it. If you don't, it's not the end of the world. Then we have more free gems, which is included in the tally which I showed you at the start. This is just the campaign schedule. We do have 10 free multis, including a free multi, which is allowing you to get a chance at the new characters, which of course is not legend rated up. Then we have a giveaway which hasn't been detailed, but it could be a figurine. Not too sure about that. Supernova campaign is the one up right now. You can get 20 free legends from a varying pool. So we have S legends. You can get 2 of those from logging in on day 5 and day 10. You get a bunch of B legends, which are the older ones who mostly have level limit breaks, and then the A legends, which are kind of trash because they too new to have a level limit break but too old to be irrelevant. So those kind of characters are pretty trash. And then the Supernova campaign is going to last until the 30th, at which point I'm pretty sure they give you the legend tickets extra based on your pirate level, or it could be days. It's days played. Never mind. It is days played. If you play the game for, I think, 1,000 days, you get the max rewards, which is a lot of extra legends. I think 5 S legend tickets, which are in the last year. So this is a great campaign. Even if you haven't started the login bonus, you still have about 24 days. So don't worry if you haven't started that. You can still get a ton of free legends. This is the premium missions, which haven't been detailed just yet. Then we have the Make It Your sugo-fest. This is so cool. We haven't gotten this in years. So we can vote for 10 legends, even Super Sugo-fest exclusives. As you can see here, we are going to be able to vote for a total of 10 characters each, and then the most voted characters are going to be in a Super Sugo-fest free multi. It's not going to be a Sugo-fest you can pull on, it's only a free multi. 11th poster is guaranteed to be one of the 10 legends, and I'm pretty sure it's going to be base legend rate, but if you pull any legends in between, it's also guaranteed to be from one of these 10 legends. They will be the only characters available. Don't be deceived, these aren't the 10 characters, it's just whoever's the top 10 voted. So in all likelihood, there's going to be 0 trash characters, no bums. So it's going to be a great opportunity to get a really strong character. So here's hoping that we pick the right units. But this is so cool. I'm very happy about it. We haven't seen something like that in years. So that's going to be mid-June. So the voting period is actually going to be very soon. And then we have to wait an entire month for them to actually tally up the votes. And then we get the anniversary Sugo-fest in, or the Make It Your Sugo-fest a few days after that. So very excited about that one. In other news, we also have a super evolution for Zoro, the anniversary exclusive one. He's a very lackluster character right now. I mean, he has good utility, being a 7-turn reducer for enemy defensive effects, and also a train growth rate booster. But besides that, he doesn't really do much. He has true damage of 1 million, I think, which has its uses in treasure map. But overall, I think there's a lot they could add and make this character a lot better. He debuts 1900 PST, the anniversary day, at the same time as the Part 1 character's release. Then we have the 3 legends, which I'll be going over in a separate video. But we also have dynamic effects and the first wallpaper artwork, which is actually you can choose either Luffy, Zoro, or Sanji for the artwork. It's still undecided how that's, or unknown how that's gonna work. You need a dupe to feed them in to allow you to actually change the illustration, or you can go into the artwork and then see the dynamic illustration. But I'm gonna show that in the video for this legend, so I'm not gonna talk about that. What I am gonna talk about is the fact that we do have 7.8x captains now, 6x base, 1.3x if you use the action special and perform excellent. So 6x times 1.3x is 7.8x for 3 turns. So that can be for stage 4 and stage 5. Or for stage 2 and stage 3 in treasure map. Very good. Stage 2 actually has a lot of HP for treasure map, so that's great. But of course, this is going to have insane implications for damage in Kizuna. Then we have Nami. Oh yeah, Luffy and Zoro Sanji also has 7.8x. And then Nami is a... where is she now? She's a 4x berry captain. Previously, our highest was Tesoro and Komurasaki, who are both at 3x after being maxed through level limit break and expansion. Now we have Nami, who's just a base 4x. So to give you some ideas to how that is going to affect the berry farming capabilities, if you're on double Tesoro or Komurasaki, that's 9x because it's 3 times 3. With double Nami, it's 4 times 4, 16x versus 9x. That's almost double. So if you're on double Nami on the anniversary day, by the way, we have a 10x berry and pirate XP ship on the first 12 hours of the anniversary, 11th of May 1900 PST, or actually midnight to midday. We're gonna have 10x pirate XP and berries, and then in the other half of the anniversary day, we have 5x pirate XP and berries. So if you farm the berry quest with double Nami on the anniversary day when we have the 10x effect, we have a 3x berry boost from a ship, being the Tesoro ship, another 16x from Nami, so that's 48x, and then a 10x from the ship. So you can have 480 times multiplier for berries on the anniversary day. So from clearing one quest, you should be able to get hundreds of millions. So if you ever want to get to 999 billion berries, I think this is the best opportunity. So not only that, but she's also the first captain in the game that reduces bind and despair as a captain. So with double Nami and sockets, you reduce 9 turns of bind and despair, the two most common debuffs in the game. So very interesting character. Besides these unique abilities, she's actually quite underwhelming in her special and in her captain ability. She has no HP boost or cooldown. The other very notable thing is Kizaru, as he is the best speed farming captain in the game. He straight up is going to give Midoro 6 tons of cooldown. So if you're on double Kizaru and you have Midoro characters who have a 12 turn cooldown, you can use their special twice in the same turn. So Kizaru is definitely going to change the meta when it comes to speed farming. And I'm very excited to see how he will impact that. I think in ways, each of these characters is desirable. Luffy and Zoro and Sanji for their artwork. Of course, we do have each of these characters in one, so that is going to have implications. You can't use any other Luffy, Zoro, or Sanji, but their artwork makes them super desirable. Their abilities are also very strong. I will go through them. And then we have Kizaru, who's just a speed farming god. I didn't even talk about Luffy and Zoro and Sanji, but their speed farming is also really good. They have 2 turns of cooldown for the relevant classes and types, in addition to a reduction in the switch and versus effect gauges by 2. So they're a bit more balanced than Kizaru, and they're absolutely massive in terms of damage. But once again, gonna go through that in another video. Of course, we're working with tags, the new feature in the in the version 15.3 update, which introduced tags, a very impactful feature when it comes to captain abilities, specials, and just how characters are designed. That's about it in terms of the most impactful features of the new anniversary, 11th anniversary, which I think is actually going to be better than the 10th. So thank you guys for watching. Make sure to stay tuned for my analyses of all the other 3 legends, and then we can actually see which one should you pull for. But that's going to be it for the video. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure to hit the like button, subscribe, share, all that good stuff. But I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace, and I'm out.